Most people think mental strength means never feeling stressed, never crying, and never doubting yourself. But that's not how it works. Some of the strongest people you know still get anxious, make mistakes, and have bad days. The difference is what they do afterward. If you recognize these 6 signs, there's a good chance you're mentally stronger than you think. The first sign is that you keep going even when you don't feel motivated. Most people wait until they feel like it. Mentally strong people know motivation comes and goes. They study even when they're tired, go for a walk even when they'd rather stay on the couch, or finish an important task before relaxing. They don't rely on motivation, they rely on small actions. Over time, those small actions become habits, and habits are often much more powerful than short bursts of motivation. The second sign is that criticism doesn't control you. Nobody enjoys hearing negative feedback. Maybe your boss says your work needs improvement, or a friend points out a mistake. It might sting at first, but instead of thinking, I'm a failure, you ask, what can I learn from this? That's a huge difference. You don't let one opinion decide your value. At the same time, you also know that not every opinion deserves your attention. Some criticism helps you grow, while some simply reflects another person's mood or perspective. Here's something surprising. Psychologists often describe emotions as information, not instructions. Feeling nervous doesn't mean you should quit. Feeling angry doesn't mean you have to react. Your emotions tell you what's happening inside you, but they don't have to make your decisions. That leads to the third sign. You let yourself feel uncomfortable emotions instead of running away from them. Everyone feels anxious, disappointed, or frustrated sometimes. Many people try to escape those feelings by endlessly scrolling on their phones or staying busy every second. Mentally strong people don't enjoy uncomfortable emotions either, but they accept them, knowing they'll eventually pass. They understand that avoiding emotions may feel better for a few minutes, but facing them usually makes them lose their power much faster. The fourth sign is that you're willing to change your mind. This is harder than most people realize. Imagine judging someone as rude, only to later discover they're dealing with serious personal problems. Instead of defending your first opinion, you admit you were wrong. Changing your mind isn't weakness. It shows confidence because you're more interested in the truth than protecting your ego. People who keep learning are usually the ones who are willing to question their own assumptions. The fifth sign is that you don't need everyone to like you. That doesn't mean you're rude. It means you stop trying to please everyone. You can say no when necessary, even if someone gets disappointed. You understand that constantly sacrificing yourself just to avoid conflict eventually leaves you exhausted. Healthy relationships don't require you to agree with everyone all the time. They require honesty and respect. And finally, the sixth sign. You recover after setbacks. Not overnight, not perfectly, but you recover. Everyone experiences failure, a bad grade, losing a job, or the end of a relationship. Mentally strong people don't pretend those moments don't hurt. They simply refuse to let one bad chapter define the rest of their story. They take one small step, then another, until life starts moving forward again. Sometimes that step is as simple as getting out of bed, making one phone call, or trying again after being rejected. Real mental strength isn't about being fearless. It's about taking action while you're scared, learning instead of giving up, accepting your emotions without letting them control your choices, and getting back up, even when life gives you every reason to stay down. If these signs sound familiar, you may have been stronger all along. You just never noticed it.